Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. We are going to be doing a beginner's makeup video. I know I haven't done one in a minute, but I'm very committed and I would like to finish the process. So for today's beginner's makeup, we're going to wear on blush. And I did go ahead and ask on my social media any questions people had about blush. So we're going to get right into it. Get into it. I'm putting up my hair, and I don't know how else to put my hair up for this, but I guess this is the best way I can do it. Y'all already know we have to do our other steps. Now, I do have a playlist of primer, foundation, and contour already up. Pause the video or click on the little tag and go ahead to that playlist and get that stuff started. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You guys go do yours. Okay, so here we are with our foundation and contour on. Skin is looking magnificent. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what blush does. Blush helps brighten your face and a healthy glow and contour to your features. That is what blush does. I had to look it up because, you know, I do it. I just like, okay. So that is what blush does. It kind of helps bring color to your face and helps contour your face, give it more dimension. There's different type of forms of how people do blush. I know like some people do a lot of blush, some people do little natural blush. It depends on the person. For a long time I didn't even wear blush, but I'm now a blush girly. Like, I'm in love with blush. It makes everything look very natural to me. Like, everyone has a natural blush, so when you're putting on makeup you want to add at least a little bit of blush to kind of enhance it and to show that natural color. Blush is meant to go on the apples of your cheeks. Now, you don't always have to put it there. People put it all over different places. I put it in different places as well. That is just kind of the breakdown of blush. Now I'm gonna go to my favorite products for blush. Coming in at number 1 for blush, y'all already know it is gonna have to be my girl Rare Beauty. I have 3 Rare Beauty blushes. I have the shade Grateful, I have Joy, and I have Love. You can get this product at Sephora. This is Selena Gomez cosmetic line. I love her cosmetic line, by the way. Very pigmented and buildable. I was a ride or die for the NYX blushes. This was actually my first blush product, and I think these were pretty good too. You can get these at Target, Walmart. These were pretty good as well. Like, I mean, like, I can't complain. Like, they're pigmented. This is a good starter blush, inexpensive. So yeah, I actually want more of these. These are pretty good. Cheek tint. Oh, they're a tint too. It's a tinted blush. If you are looking for something that is inexpensive and have more of a natural type of look, Sage blush. This is a really good blush as well. This is the color Spicy. Oh, I didn't even tell you the NYX. This is Bombshell and Showgirl for the NYX. For Say, this is Spicy, and I really love this for a very natural look. It's inexpensive. I would say it's not as buildable though. I will say it's not as buildable as the Rare Beauty. The Rare Beauty is very pigmented. This one, I think the color that I got gives it a more natural feel. So I'm sure, I don't know if they even have other colors. I think they do have other colors that will probably is more pigmented and brighter. Oh, and you can get this off Amazon actually. Moving on to the e.l.f. Y'all, I'm gonna always talk about e.l.f. Every category we have in here, I have an e.l.f. product of it. Now, let me say this too. I couldn't open it, so I have to use my canine teeth to rip this open. This is the Camo Liquid Blush. This is the shade Pinky Promise. It's a very pink shade. It is very pigmented. It is buildable as well. You can get this at Walmart, Target. I will say I don't use this as much because of the color. When I had got this, they were all out of the other colors, and I was like, okay, let me just get this to test it out. And it does work pretty nice. It's just I'm not really a pinky girl. This is the Makeup by Mario blush. This is the shade Plumberry. This one you can get at Sephora. I don't think they're at Ulta. This is more of an expensive blush. This one isn't as buildable, and I think, you know, like I keep saying, because I think it depends on the color for pigmentation, even though I feel like all colors should have a lot of pigmentation. This one is a very natural color and it doesn't have much pigmentation. Last but not least, I don't know why this one is last. I don't know why I did it like this, but the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush. I don't even know if they still have this one, but this one is a OG. She has been through a lot, wear and tear. I still use this one. This one is the shade Summertime Wine. Love, love, love this color. I still use this every single day. I can't remember the price. You can get it at Sephora. There's Rihanna's Cosmetic. I cannot remember. It's so tiny. Like, I don't even know if she still have these, but I do like it. I just want to say there is a difference between liquid products and powdered products, because I do have a powder blush. Now, when you are doing your makeup, this is a disclaimer for this whole series, and I should have really included this in the first episode. When you're doing your makeup, I know a lot of people are like, oh, my skin is really dry, so I want more creamy products. Oh, my skin is pretty oily, so I want more dry products. It really depends on your skin, but how I like to do my makeup is when I'm done with my cream products, I like to layer on a powder as well so it lasts longer. If I want it to last longer, I would do a cream and a powder when I get to my powder step, and I'll go through that as well. But for some people, I can see it being too oily for the liquid, so they do just use the powder. I'm just gonna show this for that case. This is a Sephora blush. This is a powder. I do like this one as well. I don't think it's as pigmented, and this is the only powder blush that I have. That's actually something I need to actually invest in, is more of that. How I explained it is the reason why I don't have a lot, because I only use it to set my blush. So let's get into these questions. What are the best shades for different skin tone? Now, I will, like I said with makeup, it really doesn't matter. I think you just kind of test the waters and see what shade works best for you. Now, me personally, when it comes to blush and my skin tone, I like more of a like orange blush. I felt like it was really good for my skin tone. It gave me a really natural look. I think it just depends on the person, because I love the red too. I love the bright red, but the purple looks good too. It just depends. It depends. So I recommend you try it out. What's your favorite blush color for your skin, and does it change in different seasons? Okay, so like I said, my favorite color is definitely the orangey looking one, because it's the most natural. I wouldn't say it changes each season. I would say it changes within the look. Like, if I'm doing something natural, I would go for this. If I want something like my graphic liner and everything, I would do something red. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. Rare blush or Fenty blush? Oh my god, that is a... Y'all are, my hands are tied. No, I have to answer it though. I would definitely say it's got to be Rare Beauty. Fenty, I don't have a lot of blushes from Fenty, but I mean, come on, it's got to be a reason I have 3. Like, the blushes are really good. I definitely recommend y'all get the Rare Beauty blushes. Okay, another question. How do I decide if I need a cool tone or warm tone blush? Oh, that is a good question. Oh my god, what is even the difference? Let me look it up. Yeah, they're showing like pinky colors for the cool tone. Okay, it's kind of like this plum color, like, you know, that's just warm tone is the darker ones, cool tone is the lighter ones. I think it just depends on the person. It depends on if you like the look. If you have a lighter complexion, I would test out the pinkier ones, and it don't have to be pink. Like, it could be this orange, like, but there's definitely a difference between these 3. This one is the warm tone one, but you can definitely test out the lighter colors and see if that's something that you're looking for. There is a difference though. You can look it up. I didn't even know there was that big of a difference, but yeah, this one is definitely like a cool tone versus like this one. And I didn't know that. Learning something new every day. Should you use different shades based on cool or warm undertones? Oh my god, people are asking, y'all are asking the same question. I feel like you can test it out and see which one you like, but yes, I guess there is a big difference. If you look up cool blushes, then it will show you. Like Sephora has a whole section about it, and you can see which ones are cool blushes and warm ones. So yes, I think there is a difference, but again, makeup is an experiment. You can always test it out and see if that's something that you like. If you like the warm ones on your skin a little better, do that one. So then someone, last question, said liquid or powder. I definitely prefer the liquid one a little more, but in order for it to last, I use both. I think the liquid one is just a little more pigmented. The powder one just kind of sets it a little more. I've actually never really tried it with just the powder. Now that we talked about the setup, we talked about the products, we answered some questions, let's apply it. Okay, so I really want to do this one. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I want to show you guys the two different ones. Maybe, you know what? I just thought about something. Maybe that's why I don't like these that much, because it's not warm. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm gonna show you guys the Makeup by Mario one. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to warm it up on the back of my hand like this, and then I get a brush. I get a fluffier brush, one like this. Kind of has that round end. When it comes to blush, you want to start light and then build it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you guys the basic area, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I like to do. So now it's warmed up, I'm gonna go ahead and dab a bit. Go here in the apples of my cheek, and I tap it onto my skin. Whenever you're applying your makeup, you want to make sure you're pressing it into your skin to give it natural and make it blend with the other products. Yeah, look at that. She's, hold up. Some people would like to stop. Some people said that's enough. Me, I'm gonna keep dabbing in and adding more. Okay. Now when you're applying it to the apples of your cheek, you kind of want to blend it in with that contour as well. So I like to bring it down a little lower and just press it in. And you don't have to use a brush. I know some people like to use a beauty blender, but I think I get the most blendability with a brush. Boom, there we go. That's the Makeup by Mario in the shade Plum Berry. And as you see, okay, now that y'all brought up the warm and cool tones, I get it now. I get it, because this is definitely giving me like a natural look, and it's giving warmth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the e.l.f. one usually give me, and this is a cool tone. This is so crazy. Y'all taught me something, and I'm happy that we learned something. I'm gonna put on the back of my hand again. That's the e.l.f. one. She's very pink. I'm gonna just go in with the same brush. I'm going on the other side. Like, do you see that? Y'all taught me something. Wait, no wonder, y'all. No wonder. Look at it. No wonder. It's not for, oh my god. And I was wondering why it was just so like, huh, okay guys, y'all. Yeah, that's not, I mean, like, it's blending, but it's not giving on my skin tone, not as much as this one. That's so crazy. Tip when you are doing your blush, if you don't know where the apples of your cheeks are, you smile like this. Just go ahead and use the Makeup by Mario again on this side. I'm going to show you guys other places you can put it that I usually put it. Now, as y'all see, I didn't just put it here, right, like a clown. I brought it all the way up, even to my hairline. I'm putting it in my hair. And then something else I like to do is put it on my eye, like right here, to give it more of a blend under my eye, just a little bit, not all the way, like in this area, to kind of spread it out. When you're starting to do your makeup, when you're learning, definitely just put stuff on the back of your hand. That way you have control over the product. I like to put some on my nose, just the tip of my nose. Up here, as you guys see, I kind of already blended it up here, like here. Because if you think about it like this. In the summer, when it's hot, you're outside, your face turns a little red. Y'all know, you know, black people's face don't turn that red, but it don't just be right here. It be like any areas, like it be all over the place. This is my blush. Just for funsies, I'm gonna show you guys the red one as well. I'm gonna put it on top. Blush is so fun, y'all. I don't know what I was doing without blush. I kid you not. Blush is just like, it's so fun to play with. There we go. Look at that, y'all. Blush is just so fun. When you do your powder, it will like hide some of the blush. So me personally, I'm not afraid to pack on blush. That's why I say put it on the back of your hand so you can test it out and see if that's something you like as well. And I know it probably does look like a lot right now, but when we do our powder, y'all are going to see, okay? Y'all are going to see it disappear a little bit. But blush is very fun. I think that's probably the most creative you can get with makeup and the most unique you can get. People do their blush very differently. People do different styles for their blush. I love doing my blush this way. So this is the blush. The next thing we're going to do is concealer. Now concealer is so much fun as well. Like, y'all, this makeup stuff is so fun to me. But concealer is like, you thought that contour was sculpting and carving your face, baby. Concealer is so much fun. Like, it's just, I can't explain it to y'all. But that's gonna be the next video, the next beginner's makeup. Comment any question you guys have on concealer. Comment any question you guys have on blush if I did not answer them already. And I hope that you guys, hope this is really easy to follow and understand. We both learned something. I did not know the thing about the cool tones. So thank you to the people that comment and had me look it up, because that's very interesting and it makes so much sense now, y'all. I thought I was doing something wrong with this e.l.f., but then it made a lot of sense. Follow me on my social media, Instagram, Angel_Halo17, TikTok, Mastery17. I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.